I got it this time. Hello, I'm back on my live. So, I'm feeling a little better from yesterday to today from starting this live. I think there's a lot of things that I should have just pushed forward and stop being scared and just get this thing on the road and just go with the flow until it's, until something really gives, I guess, right? So, I definitely grew up in an era in the 90s, and I'm saying this because I feel like I'm going through a period in time in my life of becoming the lady that I'm supposed to be. I was actually looking at some things in my life, and I'm like, I don't know why my mind was like that all the time. So one thing I'm gonna say is this: we definitely need to be careful on, like if something really makes us not happy, we need to really be careful because that really messes with our mind, our heart, and our soul. So my topic today is healing self, and why I say healing self. One thing is we've all gone through some kind of trauma um, in our lifetime, and the last thing I know, I left off in like self love. That um, it's very important to not only know yourself and love yourself, but it's very important to actually identify and be aware of the things that is going on around yourself. And I notice like a lot of people always wonder, why am I so happy? And I mean, I have my own reasons. I don't want to say, oh, this is why I'm happy, and then the person thinks to go do it, and it don't make them happy. That's not the way to go neither. So, I tell you, New York City driving, man. Okay, so like I had a good day today, and I feel like by me working, it's not really working to get the money to pay the bills. We all get that concept already, right? But it's more so when you're going to work, you want to actually be happy to do the job that was put in front of you. By God. Like, this is just what it is. Like, it doesn't matter the crazy stuff that's going on in this world. If we know our history, we know our stories, we know not to allow that to affect our peace, our happiness. Excuse me for the darkness. I am driving to my son right now. And see, a lot of people give messages in many different ways from their own experience, from their own kind of feeling, background, and everything. And at the end of the day, I feel like everybody needs to know where they came from, what their history is, to be able to find themselves. You know what I mean? Like we're all on this planet just looking for ourselves. Right now, I'm still looking for myself. There's a lot, and I mean, it is a lot. And there's a lot of things that I'm like, huh? What? Nah, I don't know. Huh. You're right. Like, you know what I mean? And but I'll never know right now until God really wants to give me that gift. And He gave me a lot of great gifts throughout my life, to be honest. And I really, really appreciate that so much that I really got to say thank you to God, because I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for His blessed hands creating this blessed, lovely lady right here. Yes, darling. So, I do be feeling myself, and that's a good thing. Like, nobody should be mad about that. I feel like everybody, everyone is in their own kind of lane and stuff, and you come across this video, wonderful, Thank you for actually taking the time out to listen. Even if it's just for the 1 minute or not, if you get to this point, I hope you hear the thank you. Because I'm very grateful for all the things I have. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a lot of stuff going on in my life. Like a lot of stuff. And from where I came from, I would have never thought I would have to go through any of these things because my whole plan was to actually do what I got to do for myself, and in order to help myself, in order to help other people, I have to help myself first. And I can't really help nobody at this point. Like, I feel bad and down about it, but I guess this is my time to actually just really just do me, really care for me, really love me, really show everything that I've shown everybody in this world, and show it to myself finally. Like, seriously, like it's about that time. I don't want to get older and then be all alone. Not saying not saying I'm lonely or anything, but I'm just saying like I definitely do want a big family and my own big family, meaning, and to carry on whatever I have learned and hoping to make the world better. Because technically we don't know everything and we don't know like what's gonna happen. So all we can do is live in the moment. Live in the moment. Like, today was a wonderful day. I had a customer. I mean, this customer left a dog smell. That's the reason why I'm bringing him up right now. Like, I didn't even know how to say it to him because I was such in a state of mind of, damn, the smell is strong, and it was just, I didn't want to be rude or disrespectful to him neither because I don't know how some people take things sometimes. Like, usually before, I can say stuff and it'll be all good. It'll be jokes, laughs, blase, blase. But I will never know. I will never know how anybody will take anything in this day and age because 2018, everybody's in competition for I don't even know what reason. So there we go. Got us a little light. I don't know. That's working a little bit. But here we go. So I'm like I have a plan and a mission to this whole thing. It's just I'm in practice mode at this point and I really had to just let myself go because I was so in control of everything around me. Like I need to control everything. And it's hard because even right now I want to like be able to control certain things and I know I just can't. It just doesn't work that way. And that's fine. Like I don't to be honest, deep down I never really wanted to be in control of things. I just felt like in the midst of stuff, I'm like, man, I thought everybody knew God, But I'm like, everyone is different, Some people find different ways because God is everywhere. Like no matter what, He is everywhere. I mean, people find God in different ways. I listen to YouTube. I read my Bible, Quran, and I mean, okay, long story short, let me just clear that up real quick. Actually, I read the Quran more so because I had recently converted to Islam about in say April, May. And why I say the Bible because I used to read the Bible so much that it's already implanted in me, which is a good thing because it actually protects me. I feel like it protects me from a lot of stuff that's going on out here, from things that we just can't see, right? So I'll definitely say it keeps me conscious from top to bottom, put it that way, right? And with the Quran, it helps me mentally because It reminds me of God. It reminds me that God is very aware of everything that's going on. He knows everything, and regardless if we want to believe it or not, He knows what we're all going through. You don't pray to Him, He still knows what you're going through. He knows what's in your heart, so He's definitely going to give you everything what's in your heart. And even if you don't speak it out loud or say it, or even sometimes you might not know because you know, hey, everyone is distracted with this, that, and the third, and do your thing. You know, people like to, you know, deal with the drama, or they want to deal with whatever they want to deal with in life. No one is stopping anyone to do that, you know, because everything happens. Everything is for a reason. I'm not saying I don't go through drama. I still go through drama. I'm not perfect. I am not perfect. That's the reason why I'm here, to show. I might look perfect. I might, you know, talk perfect or sound perfect. I don't know. Some people told me some crazy stuff sometimes, and I look at them like, huh? And before, I would sit there and preach to them, and they would be taking up my time, and I'm like, I got to feed my family, and this is not the job I chose to feed my family, so I'm sorry I can't be preaching. Like, no offense, but I'm not a preacher. So there's a lot of things I really want to get off my mind technically, and I don't know like how to do it, what to do it. It's not organized. This thing is all over the place. Like, eventually I know I'll get there though. Eventually I know I will get organized and get things together as far as like what needs to be set out there into the world that really give people some kind of perspective, because YouTube helps me. Shoot, hell, social media helps me. Either they're giving me some jokes or they're giving me the news. Because I don't watch the news, you know. If I need to find out something, I find it out myself. I do my own kind of research, you know what I mean? Sometimes you allow things to come to you, or you go for it, right? So for me, I'm just like, at this point right now, I'm in my life of healing and cleaning it up, healing it up, being happy again, even though I've never been mad. Like, anyone that knows me knows that I always keep a smile on my face. I always be happy. They all ask me, like, how are you so happy? How you keep a smile on your face? How this, how that, how that. And I never realized, like, you know, instead of going about it the way I was going about it before, I said, let me try something different. And I'm in a new day and age. Why am I still doing things old school? I can't be talking to one person here, an hour later, another person here, another half an hour later. I run my own business. I can't be doing that. Like, you know, and I'm not going to say, oh, come to the business and buy some stuff to talk. No, you know, for what? Like, that's not it. Like, I just know, like, I want to help people. At the same time, I still have to, not even I want to, but I still have to and need to put food on the table, because that's the world we live in. Like, we need to come back to that understanding. The world we live in order to heal, we have to get the truth. The truth within us, the truth to come out of us, the truth. We just need the truth. I am going through my own kind of step up with the truth right now. And I thank God for it. Because if I didn't get that truth, I would probably be miserable, and I don't know, probably would have did some stuff that I don't think that would have been really good, and I don't even want to say it on here. I'm trying to keep all of that stuff off my channel as well. I don't want to talk nothing. The news is doing that alone, talking all the negative. I want to bring positivity. I want to bring in love, peace, happiness, abundance, clarity, everything dealing with God, pretty much. That's why I said, to each their own. You want to be on the other side? Look, I just know for me, I don't judge people by what they do. I don't do that, because a person could be doing certain things and not realize that they're doing stuff to harm themselves. You know what I mean? I've done that. I've been there. So I don't judge anybody. I don't even judge, period. I have a clean slate with all the kinds of enemies we all have to deal with. We all have our own kind of demons that we got to deal with, and we got to just deal with it. That's it. Like, and bring in the peace, bring in the love, bring in the happiness. So this is just like a little short message. It wasn't really supposed to be as long as it is. I'm about to get my baby. I need to call it a night because we all do get tired. And when I go home, I just want to relax. I want to just enjoy the moment. Like, I even heard today on the radio, I usually listen to 96.7. And I heard on the radio that it's very encouraging to hear this. To just sit back, read a newspaper, enjoy your kids, be around your parents, like all the good stuff as far as like family or anyone like a spouse or even your best friend or a friend, even coworkers, you know what I mean? See, my life is like different because I get my enjoyment and encouragement in different ways. How I move is way different. So God knows, what it is for me. And I'm just accepting the fact that this is my life. If an awesome, handsome man comes along, not if. See, that's another thing. Words are very important. Not if. When a handsome, awesome man that matches my fly, matches me, comes along and we can enjoy each other, then I'm down. Like, whatever proposal he's bringing me, I'm down because I know the truth. You know what I mean? If my man want to take care of me, nobody should be mad about that. They should just create that for themselves, and God will give it. You just gotta work hard to get it. But I'm about to get my son. What I was saying is, okay, sorry about that. I had a call, and it looks like when you have a call, it takes some time to go live back. Okay, so I was just saying, just to end this shortly, because I want to go get my baby. You gotta create your own happiness. I could say the biggest stuff. Everybody got to create their own happiness. I would love a man to accept me for who I am, and whatever proposal he comes to me with, then I'm going to accept him. Straight up, like, hands down. You know what I mean? I'm going to accept him and love him and cherish him and care for him, and I hope he will do the same. And, we just all got to create for ourselves and stop looking at other people's lives to say, oh, I want that, because you don't know exactly what it takes to have it. And if you're not ready for that mentally, you don't want to put that on your head. I'm telling you right now. What I do, I can do it because I was prepared for it. For others, if they're not preparing themselves, I suggest someone just really guide you to do it, because this world comes in many different shapes, sizes, and forms, and we don't know what's what. And it's good to be aware of it, because we're not going to really know, but it's good to be aware. So with that being said, I'm going to go get my baby now. It's been 20 minutes, well, about to be 20 minutes, and I hope that, some kind of feelings came off on this to push forward with people so they can hear it. And I hope that one day that it looks a little bit more professional. But as of right now, bear with me, darling. Bear. Well, thank you. Thank you, YouTube, and have a wonderful night. And everyone get home safe. May God bless every single body in the name of God. Amen.